Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Good Luck Stocks podcast. I'm Dr. Eric Perez.
And I'm Dr. Asi Perez.
Guys, today we're going to discuss the 6 best things you can do for your balding.
Welcome to the Good Luck Stocks podcast.
Hey guys, we've been getting asked this a lot. What can I do for my balding? What regimen should I use? This is the regimen we advise to our patients. I know some regimens may differ, but we really believe in this and there's a lot of good science behind it. So without further ado, the top 6 things that you can do for your balding.
And so we'll start from the least effective to the most effective.
And stay tuned to the end because the last one is going to surprise you.
So coming in at number 6, tell us about it, Asi.
Ketoconazole shampoo. And what we recommend is using a 2% ketoconazole shampoo solution. Use it 3 times a week and don't forget to keep it on your scalp for about 5 minutes before you wash it off.
And why do we use ketoconazole?
Well, ketoconazole is an antifungal medication traditionally used for fungal scalp infections and dandruff, but it also has very, very good anti-inflammatory properties. So it's good for seborrheic dermatitis and general inflammation of the scalp. It also has anti-androgenic effects, which means that it can lower the amount of male sex hormone you have in the scalp, therefore treating the cause of balding. Coming in at number 5.
5% minoxidil solution. Anyone who's had any experience with hair loss knows about this one. It's old school, but it works. Minoxidil was first developed as an antihypertensive drug. What they first noticed during the trials was that people who were taking this medication started growing some hair. The exact mechanism of action of minoxidil is not 100% known, but it's thought to increase the blood supply to the applied area, thereby stimulating hair growth. When used topically, the solution might cause a bit of scalp irritation. But don't give up because there are different formulations such as foams and creams that you can use. So for men, we like to advise use minoxidil twice a day. And for women, we advise you to use that 5% minoxidil once a day.
Or a 2.5% solution twice a day. Guys, I just want to point out something very important when starting off with minoxidil. People who start off with minoxidil may experience some transient shedding, which means that when you start it, your hairs will actually start falling out. But please do not worry, because this is just transient and hair will actually start to thicken out over the period of 6 to 12 months.
It's also very important not to stop with the minoxidil, because if you stop, you might experience that shedding at a greater rate. Okay guys, coming in at number 4, Asi, tell us about PRP.
PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma. This is one of our regenerative treatments. And how does it work? Well, we take blood from you, like a simple blood test, put it in a specialized tube and spin it down. Once the blood is spun down to its different constituent parts, we take the platelet-rich plasma portion, draw it up into little syringes and inject it into the balding areas of the scalp. When this platelet-rich plasma touches fibrin, the platelets activate. And the activated platelets release growth factors. Now these growth factors promote collagen production and promote new blood vessel formation. And all of this feeds hair follicles and helps them grow. The big number 3.
Finasteride.
Finasteride is still the holy grail of medical hair restoration therapy in male pattern baldness. It is the only medication that actually addresses the root cause of the balding. Finasteride is the 5-alpha reductase inhibitor, which we made a podcast about. I'm not going to go into too much details about the mechanism of action. Watch our previous podcast to learn more.
So Eric, how do we take finasteride?
Well, it really depends. What we recommend is 1 milligram daily, but some people don't tolerate that, and so we can always adjust the doses later on.
Yeah, in Korea they give 0.25 milligrams per day, and that seems to work. But we always start with 1 milligram per day because most of the studies are done on this dosage.
So people are always a little bit concerned about the side effects of finasteride, which can be rather distressing. But if you're in constant communication with your doctor, you can always tailor the dose and you can mitigate those side effects. Coming in at number 2, the second best thing you can do for your hair loss. What is it, Asi?
Guys, this is a good old-fashioned hair transplantation. Because at the end of the day, guys, if you have shiny, bald areas on your head, almost nothing is going to work but a hair transplantation. Obviously, not every person is a good candidate for hair transplantation, and if you're interested in what makes a good candidate, we do have another podcast about this. Please make sure to listen to it. But simply put, in hair transplantation, what we do is take hair follicles from areas where they do not fall, which means they're not genetically prone to the actions of DHT, and it's usually around the sides and the back. So we take hairs from there and we implant them in areas where you are bald. There's two main methods used to extract hair follicles. The first one, or the older one, is called FUT. What they do is they cut a large chunk of skin from the back of your head, and on that skin there's hair follicles, and they dice that up and they use those follicles to implant into the bald area of your head. The second method, FUE, or what we prefer, is we individually target hair follicles and remove them one by one, and then take those and implant them onto your head.
There's pros and cons for both of these, and don't forget to listen to our podcast about this.
So, our number one piece of advice for guys who are bald. Eric, take it away.
I think Joe Rogan said it.
Shave it, bitch.
Just shave it, bitch.
Just shave it. Obviously, there's a lot we can do before we get to this point. But at the end of the day, if you accept your male pattern baldness as a natural part of aging, it is better for you and your mental health.
Of course, we're all concerned about our aesthetic appeal, and there are a number of things you can do as a bald guy to look good.
Number one, be born handsome. If you are lucky enough to be born with a face not even the Grinch himself could be upset with, you will likely be a very good looking bald guy.
Number two, work out more. Men who are bald look better when they accentuate their male features. Having a bigger, stronger, and leaner physique will make sure that you look better as a bald guy.
I mean, have you seen Jason Statham?
Bruh.
Grow a beard. Nothing says toxic masculinity like a thick and strong Spartan beard. Men with great beards are perceived to be far more dominant and attractive by the opposite sex. Bearded men make great bald guys.
Number four, jawline enhancement. If you're not blessed with a handsomely masculine face or a great beard, there's no need to worry. You can enhance your weak chin and jawline with some hyaluronic acid fillers. You know, the same thing they put on your girlfriend's lips. This will give your face a more powerfully attractive and masculine look. Your shaved bald head will go with it like Nutella on anything.
Number five, become more rich. Studies show that women are 99% more attractive to guys with Lambos.
Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to hear more, please like, subscribe, and share our videos.
And please ask us questions. We love it. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.